Did you know a beehive hosts thousands of workers? An average beehive contains around 50,000 to 60,000 worker bees, and here's the twist. All of them are female. These industrious ladies take on several essential roles that keep their colony thriving and buzzing. From foraging for flowers to collect nectar and pollen, to building and maintaining the hive, these worker bees are the backbone of the community. They tend to the queen, who is the only fertile female in the hive, and ensure the larvae are cared for and fed. Meanwhile, male bees, or drones, have a more limited role. They exist solely to mate with the queen. This fascinating division of labor showcases the incredible teamwork and organization found in beehives, making them a perfect example of nature's design. Ever wondered how honey gets made amidst all this busy activity? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Japan's population is shrinking. This island nation is grappling with a major demographic challenge as its birth rates continue to plummet. Currently, Japan holds one of the oldest populations in the world, with a staggering proportion of citizens aged 65 and older. Experts predict that if this trend continues, Japan could see its population cut by nearly half by the end of this century. A combination of factors contributes to this alarming trend. Many young people are choosing to marry later, if at all, and some are opting for smaller families. Additionally, Japan's strict immigration policies have not helped, limiting the influx of young workers to balance the aging population. This shrinking workforce poses serious concerns for the economy and social systems, leading many to wonder how Japan will cope with a future where there are more retirees than workers. What solutions can bring hope to this pressing issue? Most people don't know this, but JFK was the richest president. Before Donald Trump made headlines for his wealth, the title of the richest U.S. president belonged to John F. Kennedy. Born into a prominent Boston family, Kennedy's wealth stemmed from a mix of family fortunes and his own savvy investments. While he didn't amass the billions that many contemporary politicians might claim, his fortune was certainly striking for his era. Kennedy's family was involved in numerous businesses, including shipbuilding and real estate, allowing him to accumulate significant wealth even before his political career began. This financial background is fascinating, especially when considering that Kennedy led the nation during critical moments like the Cuban Missile Crisis and the early days of the Civil Rights Movement. His considerable wealth not only offered him unique opportunities, but also connections that could have influenced his political journey. So when you ponder presidential legacies, it's essential to realize that wealth can significantly shape not just a leader's lifestyle, but also their decisions and policies. Discover Brock Lesnar's staggering annual earnings. Did you know that Brock Lesnar, the wrestling superstar with a unique blend of athleticism and charisma, is the highest paid fighter in WWE, bringing in a jaw-dropping $5 million each year? This remarkable figure is a testament to his popularity and influence within the wrestling world. Since his return to WWE, Lesnar has captivated fans with thrilling matches, often headlining major events like WrestleMania. His ability to blend traditional wrestling skills with an electrifying persona makes him a fan favorite. Beyond the ring, Lesnar's status as a cultural icon boosts his earning potential even further, with endorsement deals and merchandise sales adding to his impressive income. As long as he continues to perform at such a high level, it's clear that Brock Lesnar will remain a prominent figure in WWE, captivating audiences and raking in those millions. Have you heard about MIT's unique piracy program? Since 2012, undergraduate students at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology have been able to earn a certificate in piracy, a fun and quirky twist on their academic journey. Although MIT doesn't offer a full major in piracy, students can still immerse themselves in a series of adventurous courses. These courses include skills like sailing, fencing, pistols, and archery, which not only teach practical abilities, but also invite students into the spirit of pirate lore. This program encourages teamwork, historical exploration, and outdoor activity, giving students a break from traditional classroom settings. Each pirate certificate is more than just a fun title. It celebrates creativity and camaraderie among students. Who knew that studying to be a pirate could be educational and exhilarating? So, ready to set sail on an academic adventure? Imagine dancing like Michael Jackson in anti-gravity shoes. In 1993, the legendary pop icon patented a unique pair of shoes designed to create an illusion of defying gravity. These anti-gravity shoes featured a special incline that allowed wearers to lean forward dramatically without losing their balance. This innovative design played a crucial role in some of Jackson's most iconic dance moves, giving rise to his signature leaning stance, showcased during performances of Smooth Criminal. Fans were mesmerized by the way he seemed to defy physics, but the magic behind his moves was really a clever combination of technology and creativity. The shoes were not just cool to look at, they represented Jackson's relentless drive to push the boundaries of performance art. His captivating style inspired countless artists and dancers around the world, showcasing how invention can blend with artistry. Can you imagine gliding across the stage with that kind of freedom? With the right pair of shoes, anyone could feel like a superstar. What if I told you about the Voynich manuscript? This mysterious book is like a puzzle that nobody has been able to solve for centuries. Dating back to the early 15th century, it features strange botanical illustrations and an unknown language that has baffled scholars, linguists, and cryptographers alike. The Voynich manuscript is filled with colorful, intricate drawings of plants that don't seem to exist in nature, making it all the more perplexing. Some believe it could be an elaborate hoax, while others think it might contain lost knowledge about herbal medicine. Despite many attempts to decode its text, it remains unreadable, sparking the imagination of anyone who encounters it. Various theories have emerged over time, suggesting it could be a secret language or even an alien script. So, what hidden secrets does this enigmatic book hold? And will anyone ever unlock its mysteries? You won't believe this about 13th century explorers. Back in the 1200s, European artists faced a world rich in imagination, but they lacked high-definition cameras or the internet for reference. Instead, they drew inspiration from the thrilling stories shared by explorers who returned from their expeditions in Africa. These brave adventurers ventured into uncharted territories, encountering magnificent animals like crocodiles, lions, and elephants. Their adventurous tales ignited the curiosity of artists and the public, making these narratives the heart of creativity. With only these vivid accounts and their own artistic flair, painters crafted stunning representations of these exotic creatures. However, the depictions often strayed from reality, merging elements of truth with the artist's imagination. This blend created artwork that mesmerized viewers, providing a window into a world that many Europeans could only dream of. These paintings not only celebrated the incredible diversity of wildlife, but also reflected humanity's timeless fascination with the natural world. The connection between art and exploration reveals how deeply intertwined our quest for knowledge and appreciation of nature truly is. Discover the amazing secrets of Halden Prison. This unique facility in Norway, which opened in 2010, has gained worldwide attention for its groundbreaking approach to incarceration. Unlike traditional prisons that often focus on punishment, Halden Prison prioritizes rehabilitation and respect for its inmates. The design of the prison resembles a community rather than a prison, complete with bright colors, furniture resembling homes, and even opportunities for inmates to cook their own meals. Inmates have access to various activities, such as music studios and sports facilities, helping them develop skills and reduce recidivism after release. The prison fosters a sense of personal responsibility by providing inmates with a degree of freedom, encouraging them to learn from their mistakes. This innovative environment raises important questions about how society can address crime and support those who have gone astray. Can a focus on rehabilitation lead to a safer community? Did you know that dams can fail catastrophically? A dam failure on the Mississippi River can trigger catastrophic flooding, threatening to overwhelm communities in a matter of moments. This mighty river, a lifeline for transportation and agriculture alike, is home to numerous dams specifically built to regulate water flow. However, these structures are not infallible. When a dam collapses, it releases massive amounts of water, creating dangerous torrents that hurtle downstream, endangering towns and cities in their path. The consequences can be devastating. Homes and businesses may be inundated, while critical infrastructure like roads and bridges risks severe damage or total destruction. Additionally, the environmental fallout can be profound, severely disrupting local ecosystems and wildlife habitats. As floodwaters rise, the danger to human life escalates, underscoring the importance of timely evacuation and preparation. With climate change leading to more extreme weather, the urgency for awareness and readiness grows. How well prepared are we for the possibility of a dam failure in our region? Guess what really drives eyeball tattoos? Some individuals wear full eye lenses that create the striking illusion of eyeball tattoos, featuring designs in pure black or even neon green. Initially popularized in horror films to add an eerie touch, these lenses have now found a devoted audience among goths, cosplayers, and anyone eager to make a daring statement at festive events. With their intense eye-popping designs, these lenses can transform a regular look into something truly captivating. But the allure doesn't just come from their appearance. It's also about expressing individuality and challenging traditional beauty norms. Whether it's for a music festival, cosplay event, or just for fun, wearing such lenses allows people to showcase their creative spirit. However, it's crucial to prioritize safety by ensuring lenses are from reputable sources and following proper care instructions. Have you ever considered how a pair of lenses can completely change your look? Did you know a fan won $1 million with one shot? In 1993, during an exciting Chicago Bulls game against the Miami Heat, a fan named Don Calhoun became an instant legend. As part of a promotional event, he took an incredible 75-foot jumper on his very first try, and amazingly, he sank it. The crowd erupted in disbelief and joy as he celebrated this unbelievable achievement. Winning a whopping $1 million was no easy feat, and it became a moment etched in sports history. However, the story took a twist when the insurance company initially hesitated to pay out the prize. Luckily, the Chicago Bulls team stepped in to support Calhoun, ensuring that he received what he rightfully earned. This unforgettable event not only showcased Calhoun's remarkable skills, but also highlighted the Bulls' commitment to their fans. Imagine being part of a crowd witnessing such an incredible moment. What a thrill that must have been. Here's a wild fact about Uber's helicopter rides. Uber has taken to the skies, offering exclusive helicopter rides in bustling cities like New York. Imagine soaring above the iconic skyline, all while avoiding the frustrating gridlock below. This unique service allows passengers to experience breathtaking aerial views, making travel not just about getting from point A to point B, but also about enjoying the journey itself. However, these helicopter rides are not available every day. They are typically reserved for special occasions such as events or high-demand moments. Picture yourself arriving at a glamorous party or a crucial business meeting, avoiding the city's notorious traffic jams. It's a luxurious twist on the typical rideshare experience, perfect for those who want to arrive in style. While this high-flying option might not be your everyday commute, it certainly adds an exciting flair to urban transportation. Are you ready to take flight with Uber's unique service? Hard to believe, but Marrakesh's souk is a treasure trove. This vibrant market, known as one of the largest in the Arab world, is a feast for the senses that you won't want to miss. Imagine wandering through winding alleys filled with endless rows of colorful stalls, each bursting with unique items that tell the story of Moroccan culture. From intricately woven rugs and shimmering spices to stunning pottery and beautiful jewelry, there's something for everyone here. The air is thick with the rich sense of spices and traditional Moroccan dishes, making your mouth water as you explore. Street performers and local artisans add a lively soundtrack to your adventure, capturing the essence of Marrakesh in every corner. As you meander through this bustling bazaar, you might even stumble upon a hidden courtyard where you can sip mint tea and soak in the atmosphere. Whether you're bargaining for a handmade souvenir or simply taking in the sights and sounds, the souk is a remarkable experience that immerses you in the heart of Moroccan life. So are you ready to get lost among its wonders? Did you know the sun controls our solar system? The sun accounts for a staggering 99.86% of the total mass within our solar system, making it the ultimate gravitational powerhouse. Imagine everything from planets like Earth and Mars to moons, asteroids, and comets, all dancing in a cosmic ballet around this massive celestial body. Without the sun's incredible mass and energy, life as we know it on Earth would be impossible, and our solar system would be an entirely different environment. The sun's gravity creates a strong bond that keeps the planets in their orbits, preventing them from drifting aimlessly into space. It also provides the light and warmth necessary for life, crafting the conditions that allow us to thrive. In fact, our sun is a star, a burning ball of gas that fuses hydrogen into helium, releasing tremendous amounts of energy through nuclear fusion. So the next time you bask in the sunlight, remember how critical this giant ball of gas is to our existence and the stability of everything in our solar realm. Check out the adorable cats at Clapham Common. Clapham Common Underground Station in London is currently showcasing something truly heartwarming: 68 giant portraits of adorable cats. This playful transformation replaces the usual advertisements and brings a refreshing burst of joy to the daily routine of busy commuters. People traveling through the bustling city can now take a moment to enjoy these charming, feline faces, turning an ordinary underground experience into something special. The initiative is not just about aesthetics. It aims to promote mental well-being and brighten the day of countless passengers. For many, these cat portraits serve as a delightful reminder to take life a little less seriously while waiting for the train. Who wouldn't smile at a big, fluffy kitten gazing down at them? So the next time you're at Clapham Common, make sure to look up and enjoy this delightful sight. Why is hypnosis a powerful tool for pain relief? Hypnosis has emerged as a fascinating way to change how we experience pain. It's not just a magical trick. It's a real method used to manage conditions like fibromyalgia and chronic pain. By guiding individuals into a relaxed state of mind, hypnosis helps them develop a different perspective on their discomfort. This technique isn't limited to physical pain. It also addresses issues like anxiety and stress, making it a versatile option in therapy. Imagine being able to reframe negative thoughts and approach life's challenges with a calmer mindset. Hypnotherapists often work with clients to create personalized scripts that focus on their specific needs. This tailored approach not only aids in pain management, but can also empower people to regain control over their lives. Research shows that hypnosis can reduce pain intensity and improve overall quality of life. So whether you're dealing with chronic issues or seeking emotional balance, hypnosis offers a unique pathway to healing and tranquility. Did you know French horn playing caused nerve damage? During the 19th century, musicians encountered a puzzling condition known as horn player's palsy. This issue arose from the physical toll of playing the French horn for extended periods. Musicians who excessively practiced or performed faced discomfort that would eventually lead to nerve damage. Doctors later discovered this could be classified as occupational dystonia, a neurological movement disorder. As the name suggests, it often affects individuals whose careers involve repetitive movements. For French horn players, the muscles controlling their embouchure, the way the lips are shaped around the mouthpiece, would become misaligned, leading to difficulty in playing. While today's musicians enjoy better understanding and techniques to avoid such conditions, the historical struggles of horn players remind us how artistry can come at a physical cost. Are you surprised by this musical history? Have you ever wondered why Greenland left the EU? In 1985, Greenland made a significant decision to leave the European Union, and this choice has intrigued many ever since. As an autonomous territory of Denmark, Greenland was part of the European Economic Community, which was the EU's predecessor. The primary reason for the departure centered around fishing rights, a crucial industry for Greenland's economy. Many Greenlanders felt that EU regulations threatened their traditional fishing practices and limited their control over valuable local resources. Their desire to maintain sovereignty sparked debates about self-determination and economic independence. Today, Greenland has not rejoined the EU, reflecting its focus on developing its own policies and nurturing its rich natural resources. The island's unique political story raises questions about how independence can influence local cultures and economies. So what does this mean for Greenland's future? Hard to believe, but peanuts aren't actually nuts. Peanuts belong to the legume family, which includes lentils and chickpeas, and they grow underground inside a pod. This unique growing method sets them apart from traditional nuts like almonds and hazelnuts, which grow on trees. Originating from South America, peanuts have traveled the globe and become a favorite snack and ingredient in many cuisines. You'll find them in everything from creamy peanut butter to crunchy snacks, and even in savory Asian dishes. The flavor and versatility of peanuts have made them not just delicious, but also a staple in many diets. Besides being tasty, peanuts are packed with protein, healthy fats, and essential vitamins and minerals, making them a great choice for anyone seeking nutritious options. Isn't it fascinating how something so common can have such an interesting background? Believe it or not, electric buses are here to stay. The Mercedes-Benz Citaro, known as the first series-produced electric bus, is changing how we think about public transportation. With a sleek, futuristic design, this innovative vehicle not only looks great, but is also packed with cutting-edge technology. The Citaro features high-performance batteries and an efficient thermal management system, enabling it to travel an impressive 248 miles on just one charge. This means shorter wait times for passengers and reduced emissions for the environment. As cities around the world push for greener alternatives, the e-Citaro could lead to a new era of sustainable public transit. Imagine hopping on a bus that helps to cut down air pollution while getting you to your destination comfortably. The future of city travel is bright, and it might just be electric. Let's uncover the truth about lemons and strawberries. Contrary to popular belief, lemons actually contain more sugar than strawberries, which might surprise many fruit lovers. When you bite into a lemon, its sour and tangy flavor quickly takes over your taste buds, making it hard to notice the sweetness hiding beneath its surface. Lemons have about 2 to 3 grams of sugar per 100 grams, while strawberries have around 6 to 7 grams. This striking contrast shows how flavor perceptions can be misled by taste. Fruits have complex flavor profiles combining sweetness, tartness, and even bitterness, which can be influenced by factors like ripeness and growing conditions. So the next time you enjoy a slice of lemon or a bowl of strawberries, remember that flavor is more than just sweetness. How many other fruits hide surprising secrets like this one? Explore Judaism's vibrant contributions to American culture. With over 5 million adherents, Judaism stands as the second largest religious affiliation in the United States, showcasing a rich tapestry of traditions and beliefs. This diverse community has left a significant mark on various aspects of American life. In science, Jewish thinkers like Albert Einstein and Richard Feynman revolutionized our understanding of the universe. In literature, authors such as Philip Roth and Toni Morrison have crafted stories that resonate with readers everywhere. The arts also glow with Jewish influences, from influential musicians like Leonard Cohen to iconic filmmakers like Steven Spielberg. Beyond individual achievements, Jewish holidays and customs, such as Hanukkah and Passover, add to the colorful mix of American celebrations, enriching the nation's cultural landscape. This blend of faith, creativity, and intellect continues to inspire and uplift diverse communities across the country. So next time you celebrate a holiday or enjoy a gripping Jewish novel, think about the enduring impact of Judaism on America. Did you know how Spaniards greet each other? In Spain and Portugal, it's customary to greet friends and family with a kiss on both cheeks. This charming tradition is more than just a way to say hello. It symbolizes warmth, friendship, and a deep sense of community. When you greet someone with this cheek-kissing ritual, you're not just sharing a physical gesture, but also expressing affection and familiarity. In many regions of Spain, this practice varies slightly. For instance, some people might exchange 2 kisses, while others might only offer 1. The cheek-kissing custom reflects the social nature of Spanish and Portuguese culture, where personal connections are highly valued. It's common to see this delightful exchange in cafes, during family gatherings, and at social events. While this might seem strange to people from cultures where handshakes are the norm, the cheek kiss serves as a bridge, connecting friends and loved ones in a joyful, expressive way. So next time you're in Spain or Portugal, don't be surprised if a friendly kiss is part of the welcome. What if I told you about a special elephant hospital The first elephant hospital was established by Wildlife SOS in Mathura, Uttar Pradesh, India. This remarkable facility is dedicated to caring for elephants that have been rescued from abusive situations, giving them the chance to heal and thrive in a safe environment. Equipped with advanced medical technology, the hospital focuses on providing the best possible care for these gentle giants. Spaces designed for spacious roaming allow the elephants to enjoy some freedom, a vital part of their recovery process. Here they receive not just medical treatment, but also love and attention from trained caregivers who understand their unique needs. Each elephant has its own story, often filled with hardship, but at this hospital, they find hope and healing. The mission of Wildlife SOS goes beyond just treating injuries. It's about improving the overall lives of these magnificent creatures. As more people learn about this incredible initiative, it raises awareness about the importance of elephant welfare and conservation in India and beyond. Can you imagine a tiger that hunted humans? The Champawat tiger, a fearsome Bengal tigress, roamed the forests of India and Nepal in the early 20th century and is infamous for killing an astonishing 436 people. This extraordinary number makes her one of the most notorious man-eaters in history. Her rampage was driven by a rather sad circumstance. She had broken teeth that made hunting regular prey difficult. As a result, she turned to humans, who became her unsuspecting targets. The locals lived in constant fear, and tales of her deadly prowess spread far and wide. The man who eventually brought her reign of terror to an end was hunter Jim Corbett. In 1907, he tracked her down and shot her, marking the end of a chilling chapter in wildlife history. The story of the Champawat tiger serves as a reminder of the delicate balance between humans and nature, sparking debates on wildlife conservation even today. Did you know about the heavy-side layer's magic? This fascinating region, found high up in Earth's atmosphere, plays a key role in the way we communicate. The heavy-side layer acts like a mirror for radio waves, particularly AM signals, which allows these waves to bounce back down to Earth even when the transmitter is far away. This is especially useful at night when radio waves can travel beyond the horizon, making it possible for listeners to tune in to far-off stations. Imagine sitting in your room, flicking through radio channels and hearing voices and music from places hundreds of miles away. Scientists study this charged area to understand how it influences our daily lives and technology. So next time you hear an AM station crystal clear after dark, you can thank the heavy-side layer for its incredible ability to bridge vast distances. It's not just a layer of the atmosphere, it's a gateway for communication that connects us no matter the distance. Prepare to be amazed by abandoned huskies after Game of Thrones. The immense popularity of this hit TV show sparked a unique trend where many fans rushed to adopt huskies, captivated by their wolf-like appearance, reminiscent of the dire wolves in the series. However, excitement quickly turned to regret for many new pet owners, as they soon realized that huskies require a significant commitment, both in time and care. Unfortunately, this led to a rise in abandoned dogs at local animal shelters across the country. While these beautiful animals are energetic, friendly, and intelligent, they also need regular exercise, training, and socialization. As a result, animal shelters became overwhelmed with huskies, forcing passionate rescuers to find new ways to help these dogs find loving homes. So next time you consider adopting a pet, remember that it's a long-term commitment. Are you ready for the responsibility? Discover how Kosovo became a new country. Kosovo declared independence in 2008, emerging as the newest independent nation in Europe. This milestone came after decades of conflict in the Balkans, which saw a devastating war in the late 1990s. Kosovo's fight for autonomy was fueled by the ethnic tensions between Albanians and Serbs, leading to a prolonged struggle for self-determination. On February 17, 2008, Kosovo's leaders proclaimed independence from Serbia, an act that was met with cheers from many, while others, particularly in Serbia, viewed it with disapproval. To date, over 100 countries, including the United States and a majority of European Union nations, have recognized Kosovo's sovereignty. However, some countries still do not recognize it, resulting in an ongoing contentious relationship with Serbia. Despite these challenges, Kosovo continues to work towards stability and building its identity on the global stage. Hard to believe, but microwaves were invented by accident. In 1945, engineer Percy Spencer was working on radar equipment when he made a surprising discovery. A candy bar in his pocket had melted. This unexpected event sparked Spencer's curiosity, leading him to experiment further. He realized that the microwave radiation emitted by the radar was responsible for the melting chocolate. This serendipitous moment kicked off his quest to create a new cooking device. By harnessing microwave energy to heat food, Spencer invented the microwave oven, which quickly changed how we prepare meals. Today, this handy appliance is found in kitchens around the world, making cooking faster and more convenient. Whether reheating leftovers or cooking popcorn, microwaves have transformed everyday dining and brought new possibilities to meal preparation. Isn't it fascinating how one strange moment can lead to such a revolutionary invention? Believe it or not, goalkeepers face 110 shots. In a thrilling challenge, a goalkeeper's attempt to stop 100 shots from outside the box tests not just their skills, but also their endurance. Goalkeepers are some of the most fascinating athletes on the field. They don't just stand and wait, they are constantly on the move, ready to dive or jump to block powerful shots. This challenge highlights their agility and reflexes, as they must react quickly to varying angles and speeds. Imagine facing tremendous power as each shot comes screaming toward you. It's all about concentration and timing. Successfully blocking many of those shots requires training, focus, and an understanding of the shooter's technique. With every near miss or incredible save, the stakes get higher. Goalkeepers also need mental strength to handle the pressure, especially as opponents aim to score. So next time you watch a match, remember the intense skills and bravery these players bring to the game. It surely makes you appreciate their role even more, doesn't it? Can you believe Billie Eilish started with Ocean Eyes? This mesmerizing track, co-written with her brother Phineas, skyrocketed her to fame almost overnight. Released in 2015, Ocean Eyes became a viral sensation, captivating listeners with its ethereal melody and emotional depth. Eilish's unique style and haunting voice caught the attention of a global audience, paving the way for her debut album, When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? This groundbreaking 2019 album won multiple Grammy Awards, firmly establishing her as a voice of Generation Z. Rather than following traditional pop norms, Eilish embraced an unconventional look and sound, often incorporating darker themes and innovative sounds that resonate with her fans. Her success isn't just about catchy tunes, it's about authenticity and expressing real emotions in her music. As she continues to break boundaries, Billie Eilish serves as an inspiring figure for young artists everywhere, proving that staying true to oneself can lead to incredible achievements. What's next for this talented star? Could rabbit meat really be dangerous for survivalists? A diet consisting solely of rabbit meat can lead to a troubling condition known as protein poisoning or rabbit starvation. This happens because rabbit meat is extremely lean, providing an abundance of protein but not enough fat to keep your body functioning properly. When survivalists or explorers venture into the wild and rely only on this meat, they may unknowingly put their health at serious risk. The human body needs a balance of nutrients, including fats, to support vital functions and energy levels. Without enough fat in their diet, individuals may suffer from symptoms like fatigue, weakness, and even organ problems. Historical accounts reveal that those who depended on lean game, like rabbits, often face this alarming issue. Therefore, it's crucial to remember that variety in our diets is essential for good health, no matter the circumstances. Next time you think of a meat-heavy meal, consider mixing in some healthy fats to keep your body happy and healthy. Here's a wild fact about Pringles that surprises everyone. Unlike regular potato chips, Pringles cannot be classified as traditional chips due to their unique manufacturing process. Instead of being made from sliced potatoes, each can of Pringles starts with a dough-like mixture that includes potato flakes, cornstarch, and various seasonings. This dough is pressed into uniform shapes before being fried, giving Pringles their signature stackable design. The creators aim for a consistent taste and texture, which distinguishes them from the irregular shapes and textures of typical chips. This innovative method also means that Pringles can boast a longer shelf life compared to their traditional counterparts. So, next time you crack open a can, remember that you're not just munching on another snack. You're enjoying a carefully crafted treat that defies the standard chip definition. Isn't it fascinating how something so popular and loved by many has such an unusual background? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Basque is unique. This linguistic enigma, spoken by around 750,000 people in Spain and France, is not linked to any other language family, including the well-known Indo-European languages. Imagine a language that has survived for centuries, with roots so deep that its origin remains a mystery to linguists. Basque is one of Europe's oldest languages and reflects a rich cultural history. Its unique structure and vocabulary make it a delightful challenge for learners and experts alike. While most European languages share common ancestry, Basque proudly wears its individuality, showcasing the diversity of human expression. And did you know that many Basque words have no direct translations in other languages? That's part of what makes Euskara so fascinating. So whether you are exploring the stunning landscapes of the Basque country or diving into its vibrant culture, you'll encounter a language that tells a story like no other. Did you know that numbers can unlock secrets? In many areas of our lives, numbers hold the key to understanding complex concepts and solving problems. For instance, the range of 290 to 300 often appears in discussions related to statistics, calculations, or even scientific data. This specific numerical range can indicate a variety of things, from measurements in scientific experiments to census data representing populations. When we analyze these numbers, we can uncover patterns and make informed predictions. Imagine if you're researching wildlife populations and you discover that 290 to 300 represents the estimated number of a species recovering from near extinction. Numbers can help tell stories about the world around us, illustrating changes over time or highlighting successes in conservation efforts. So the next time you encounter a string of numbers, remember that they can be much more than just digits. They can be invitations to explore and understand the incredible dynamics of our universe. What interesting stories do the numbers in your life tell? You might be shocked to learn that mice can sing. Mice, those tiny, adorable rodents, have a fascinating secret. They produce ultrasonic sounds to attract mates, but our human ears can't hear these high-pitched songs without special equipment. Imagine a romantic serenade that only other mice can appreciate. Research dating back to the 1950s reveals something even more intriguing. When mice feel lonely or stressed, they tend to sing less. This suggests that their emotional well-being plays a significant role in their vocalizations. Just like humans, a mouse's mood can influence its ability to express itself. So the next time you think about animal communication, remember that even the smallest creatures like mice have their own ways to connect and attract partners, showcasing the complex world of emotions and sounds in nature. What else might these little singers tell us? Prepare to be amazed by the hydrolophone. This unique musical instrument plays music using the power of water instead of air, setting it apart from traditional instruments. Imagine blowing into a flute, but instead you're pressing down on water jets. When you interact with the water, the pressure changes and creates sounds, much like how a pipe organ works with air. Invented by innovator Steve Mann, the hydrolophone can produce a variety of tones and textures, making it a versatile addition to any musical ensemble. It not only provides a curious and exciting way to make music, but also introduces a fascinating blend of science and art. In fact, playing it is an interactive experience that engages your senses as you feel the cool water beneath your fingers while creating melodic sounds. Have you ever thought about how water can be transformed into music? Is it really true that tweets are archived forever? Yes, every tweet posted by Americans is collected and preserved by the Library of Congress. This massive archive includes everything from serious messages to funny memes and even awkward confessions. Since 2010, the library has been recognizing Twitter as an important part of our national history and culture. By storing these tweets, they ensure future generations can explore the thoughts, trends, and events that shaped our times. Imagine someone stumbling upon your hilarious tweet about your cat from years ago, or a heartfelt note you shared during a tough time. This preservation project not only reflects our communication styles, but also shows how social media influences our society. So next time you post a tweet, remember, it's being saved for posterity. What will your digital footprint say about you in the years to come? Ever wondered how a ghost story inspired Frankenstein? Mary Shelley, just 18 years old, created one of the most iconic horror novels, Frankenstein, during a unique summer in Switzerland. While staying at the Villa Diodati by Lake Geneva with her lover Percy Shelley and the famed poet Lord Byron, the group decided to engage in a ghost story competition. This was a way to entertain themselves during a gloomy, rainy period, and it sparked an intense creative challenge. The atmosphere of the dark night, combined with the eerie setting, ignited Mary's imagination. She envisioned Victor Frankenstein, a scientist who creates a living being from dead matter and faces dire consequences for his ambition. The experience was transformative, launching her career and introducing the themes of humanity, creation, and responsibility that resonate through literature today. Mary's timeless tale raises questions about ethics and innovation that are just as relevant now as they were in the 19th century. What does it mean to play God? Did you know green dragon-tail butterflies exist? These stunning insects, native to Southeast Asia and India, captivate everyone with their elegant flight and unique shape. While they typically flaunt a black and white coloration, things take a vibrant turn during their early stages. Their caterpillars and eggs are a bright, eye-catching green, which helps them stand out in their lush, leafy environments. The butterfly's tail is particularly striking, resembling that of a mythical dragon, which adds an element of majesty to their fluttering dance. As they glide through the air, their distinctive shape and colors often draw the eyes of nature enthusiasts and photographers alike. These butterflies play an essential role in their ecosystems, helping to pollinate flowers and maintain the balance of their habitats. Their transformation from bright green caterpillars to elegant black and white beauties is a remarkable journey, showcasing the wonders of nature. So the next time you're in Southeast Asia or India, keep an eye out for these incredible creatures. It's an experience you won't want to miss. Here's a wild fact about urban art restoration. In 2006, German artist John Vormann launched an innovative urban restoration project in Berlin known as dispatch work. Using bright and colorful Lego blocks, Vormann aimed to repair buildings that had suffered extensive damage during World War II. This creative initiative not only beautifies the city, but also promotes community involvement. Residents and volunteers are encouraged to join in the restoration efforts, working together to transform crumbling structures into vibrant artworks. Imagine walking through Berlin and seeing a building that looks like it was crafted from a giant Lego set. By blending art with architecture, dispatch work has sparked conversations about history, preservation, and the power of creativity in urban spaces. It's a unique take on community service, as people come together to make a difference in their neighborhood. So next time you admire a stunning urban mural, think about the stories behind the restoration and the impact of art in our everyday lives. Most people don't know this, but Mexico abolished slavery. In the early 1830s, Mexico made significant strides towards equality by ending slavery in 1829 under President Vicente Guerrero, a champion of freedom. This bold move, however, sparked tensions with American settlers in Texas who wanted to keep their enslaved labor force. As the discontent among these settlers grew, it led to the Texas Revolution in 1835. The Texian rebels fought fiercely for independence from Mexico and to maintain their way of life, which included slavery. The revolution reached its peak in 1836 when Texas declared its independence, resulting in the formation of the Republic of Texas. Ironically, while Mexico had taken a progressive step by abolishing slavery, the newly formed republic allowed the institution to continue thriving. This conflict not only shaped Texas history, but also set the stage for the broader struggles over slavery in the United States. The legacy of these events still echoes in discussions about freedom and equality today. How did such a pivotal moment change the course of history? Did you know Uranus was named after a king? For over 40 years, the planet we now know as Uranus was actually called Georgium Sidus, which means George's star in Latin. This name was in honor of King George III of Britain, who ruled during the 18th century. When astronomer Sir William Herschel discovered the planet in 1781, he wanted to honor the king due to the support he received for his astronomical research. Although this name was popular in Britain, it didn't stick around everywhere. Astronomers in other countries preferred naming it after the Greek god of the sky, Uranus. By 1850, the name Uranus became widely accepted, and today it's appreciated for its connection to mythology. Isn't it fascinating how names evolve and reflect our history? What might have happened if Georgium Sidus had remained the official name? Guess what really drives Japan's square watermelons? These quirky fruits are primarily grown for their eye-catching shape rather than for eating. Farmers use special square molds during the growth process, which not only gives the watermelons their distinctive cube-like form, but also makes them easier to stack and store. While they look stunning sitting on shelves, the square watermelons tend to have a firmer texture and lack the juiciness and sweetness of traditional round watermelons. Instead of indulging in a summer treat, many people choose to display these unique creations as decorative items during special occasions or festivals in Japan. With prices sometimes soaring to hundreds of dollars, their value lies more in their aesthetic appeal than in flavor. So next time you see one, remember that beauty often comes at a price, and these flamboyant fruits are a testament to that. Have you ever wondered why soap can cost $2,800? This luxurious soap isn't just about cleanliness. It's a masterpiece infused with gold and diamond powder. Priced like a piece of jewelry, this item goes beyond the bathtub. Many people treat it as a stunning decoration rather than a regular cleaning product. Imagine a bar of soap so exquisite that it's often showcased in homes as a symbol of opulence and artistry. Each luxurious lather is designed to elevate the ambiance of any bathroom, making a statement about craftsmanship and extravagance. While it seems far from practical, owning something so unique reflects personal taste and sophistication. So next time you use soap, think about the amazing stories behind the most extravagant bars out there. Are we truly ready to indulge in such luxury, or is traditional soap good enough? Have you ever heard of Hans Beth's incredible journey? Born in Germany, Hans Beth left his homeland in 1933 due to the rise of the Nazi regime. Seeking safety and new opportunities, he eventually arrived in the US and became a renowned professor at Cornell University. There he shared his wealth of knowledge in design and engineering, influencing countless students throughout his long career, which spanned over 7 decades. One of Beth's notable contributions was his work on the atom bomb, a significant design project. As one of the last prominent figures associated with Los Alamos, he had a unique perspective on the implications of nuclear weapons. Reflecting on his experiences, he famously stated that the reality of these weapons was even more frightening than he initially imagined. Beth lived a remarkable life, passing away at the age of 98 in 2005, leaving behind a legacy of innovation and insight. You won't believe this about basketball technology. The Wilson X connected basketball is revolutionizing the game with its innovative design and cutting-edge technology. Priced at a staggering $2,500, this groundbreaking basketball is 3D printed and features a unique polymer structure that eliminates the need for air. This means no more flat balls ruining your game. With built-in sensors, it tracks your shots, providing players with real-time feedback on their performance. Imagine sinking a three-pointer and instantly receiving data on your shooting angle and release time. This smart ball not only enhances your game, but also helps in developing your skills. Whether you're a casual player or a serious athlete, the Wilson X connected basketball offers an exciting way to engage with the sport. Plus, its consistent bounce means you'll enjoy a better playing experience. The future of sports is here, blending technology with tradition. Are you ready to take on the court with this amazing gadget? Hard to believe, but Facebook can skew happiness perceptions. Studies reveal that scrolling through your Facebook feed might lead you to think your friends are living perfect lives filled with joy. You see their vacation photos, happy family gatherings, and exciting milestones, painting a vibrant picture of their happiness. However, these snapshots don't show the whole story. Many users only share highlights, not the everyday struggles or low moments that everyone experiences. This constant comparison can trick you into feeling that you're missing out, leading to feelings of inadequacy or even depression. The platform often gives a distorted view of reality, making it easy to forget that everyone has ups and downs. In a world so connected, why do we still feel alone? Understanding this can help us use social media more mindfully, fostering genuine connections rather than chasing an unrealistic standard of happiness. Ever thought about why Ferrolio feels like a fairy tale? Nestled in the enchanting Babona River Valley of Switzerland, Ferrolio stands out with its unique charm, primarily because it has no electricity. Picture this: stone houses with rustic roofs lining the serene streets, where the sounds of nature replace the buzzing of electronics. This peaceful ambiance invites you to slow down and truly appreciate the beauty around you. At the heart of Ferrolio lies a breathtaking 80-meter waterfall that cascades down with a gentle roar, making it one of the town's main attractions. As visitors gather to marvel at this stunning sight, they often find themselves captivated by the lush greenery and vibrant wildflowers that surround it. This hidden gem offers a rare escape from the fast-paced modern world, allowing you to connect with nature while exploring a true slice of Swiss tranquility. Are you ready to visit Ferrolio's magical landscape? Why is Kawasaki's Quirky robot a game-changer? This exciting new creation is a hydrogen-powered quadrupedal robot designed for all-terrain transportation. Scheduled for release in 2050, the Quirky promises to change how we think about mobility. Imagine a robot that can navigate through rugged landscapes, forests, and even urban environments effortlessly. With sustainability in mind, Kawasaki has focused on harnessing hydrogen, a clean energy source that produces only water as a byproduct. By combining cutting-edge technology with an eco-friendly approach, the Quirky will not only reduce our carbon footprint, but also pave the way for future vehicles. Unlike traditional modes of transport, this robot can adapt to various terrains, making it perfect for disaster relief efforts, exploration missions, or simply getting around tough terrain. As we look forward to its launch, the anticipation builds for how this amazing piece of technology will change our lives. Can you imagine a world where robots help us travel anywhere with ease? The future is bright, and Kawasaki is leading the charge. Have you ever wondered why space is silent? In the vastness of space, there's no sound. This surprising fact stems from the nature of sound itself. Sound waves need a medium, like air, water, or solids, to travel through. In a vacuum, such as outer space, there isn't any air or material to carry those vibrations, leading to a complete absence of sound. Many sci-fi movies depict epic space battles filled with roaring engines and explosive sounds. But in reality, these cosmic encounters would be utterly silent. Imagine astronauts floating in this silent void. They wouldn't hear anything, even if their ship was in distress. The universe, while full of incredible phenomena, doesn't produce the sounds we often take for granted on Earth. Instead, skilled scientists use sensors and advanced equipment to capture the vibrations of celestial bodies, translating them into data we can understand. This unique silence might be unsettling, yet it's a key part of what makes space so mysterious and intriguing. So the next time you're watching a space movie, remember, it's all fiction when it comes to sound. This might surprise you, the jet d'eau's power. This iconic fountain in Lake Geneva is more than just a beautiful sight. It's a true marvel of engineering. Rising an impressive 140 meters, 460 feet into the air, the jet d'eau sends approximately 8 tons of water soaring, creating a stunning display that draws visitors from all over the world. Originally built in the 19th century as a safety valve for a hydraulic plant, this fountain has transformed into a symbol of the city. Imagine standing by the lake, feeling the cool mist on your face as you watch the water dance majestically against the backdrop of the Alps. The fountain lights up at night, adding a magical touch to the evening. Did you know that the water is pumped at a speed of about 200 kilometers per hour? That's like a small jet engine. So the next time you find yourself in Geneva, don't miss the chance to witness this extraordinary fountain in action. What makes Luxembourg unique in today's world? Luxembourg stands out as one of the last few grand duchies on our planet. This tiny, landlocked nation is not just charming with its picturesque scenery and rich history, but it proudly holds the title of the only independent Grand Duchy left today. The Grand Duchy is a form of monarchy where the ruler is known as a Grand Duke or Grand Duchess, a title that emphasizes its royal status. Luxembourg's history dates back to the 10th century, and it has managed to maintain its sovereignty through various political changes in Europe. The capital, Luxembourg City, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, showcasing medieval fortifications and modern architecture side by side. This blend of tradition and modernity, plus its vibrant culture and economy, make Luxembourg a fascinating place to explore. Have you ever thought about what life is like in such a unique corner of Europe? Is your iPhone screen cracked and still in use? Surprisingly, around 15% of iPhone users choose to continue using their devices even when the screen is broken. This risky decision can lead to further damage, not to mention potential injury if glass shards are involved. Many people prioritize functionality over aesthetics, thinking their phones are still usable despite the cracks. Even though repair costs can be high, users often weigh the expense against the inconvenience of being without their device. In response to this trend, Apple has introduced various repair programs and insurance options to help users fix their screens without breaking the bank. While it might seem sensible to hold off on repairs, using a damaged phone can lead to more problems down the line. So if you're one of those users, it might be time to consider a visit to the repair shop. Protecting your device can save you money and ensure your safety. Here's a wild fact about wildlife habitats. Did you know that countless species of wildlife call different regions of our planet home? From the snowy Arctic filled with polar bears to the dense rainforest teeming with colorful frogs, every ecosystem plays a crucial role in supporting various forms of life. For instance, the African savanna is famous for its towering giraffes and mighty elephants, while coral reefs beneath the ocean waves showcase a vibrant underwater world with fish of all shapes and sizes. Each environment provides unique resources and challenges, influencing how species adapt and thrive. Sadly, many habitats face threats from climate change, pollution, and deforestation, putting the survival of these incredible animals at risk. By understanding the diversity and importance of wildlife habitats, we can work to protect them for future generations. How can you contribute to preserving these amazing ecosystems? Is it really true that glaciers can be massive? You bet! Antarctica is home to the largest glacier on Earth, the Lambert Glacier. This colossal ice giant measures a staggering width of over 60 miles at its broadest point, making it wider than many small countries. The Lambert Glacier is so massive that it plays a crucial role in our planet's climate system. It's fed by snowfall and is constantly moving, helping scientists understand how glaciers behave in a warming world. The glacier descends from the East Antarctic ice sheet, flowing into the Ameri Ice Shelf. The sheer size of the Lambert Glacier not only showcases the beauty of Antarctica, but also serves as a reminder of the importance of studying polar regions in our fight against climate change. How amazing is it that such a massive structure exists in such a remote part of our planet? Why did the Challenger disaster shock a nation? This tragic event unfolded on January 28, 1986, when the Challenger spacecraft broke apart just 73 seconds after launch, claiming the lives of all 7 crew members on board. Among these brave individuals was Krista McAuliffe, an enthusiastic elementary school teacher excited to become the first civilian to journey into space. Thousands watched in horror as the spacecraft's explosion lit up the sky, a moment forever etched in American history. The mission aimed to inspire students nationwide through McAuliffe's participation, but the tragedy shifted the narrative completely. Investigations revealed that a faulty O-ring, crucial for sealing joints in the rocket boosters, led to the disaster. Cold weather on launch day further complicated matters, affecting the O-ring's performance. The loss of these astronauts deeply impacted schools, communities, and the space program itself, raising questions about safety and management decisions in NASA. This heartbreaking incident serves as a powerful reminder of the risks associated with space exploration and the human spirit's resilience. Here's a wild fact about hyenas and cats. Despite their dog-like appearance, hyenas are actually more closely related to cats on the genetic family tree. This surprising connection stems from their shared ancestry, which can be traced back millions of years. Hyenas belong to the family Hyenidae, while cats fall under Felidae. Both groups share certain traits, like retractable claws and specialized teeth for hunting and tearing meat, which highlight their feline characteristics. The spotted hyena, famous for its distinctive laugh-like call, is known to display social behaviors similar to those of lions, but their internal structure aligns more with that of a cat. So next time you see a hyena in the wild or on a documentary, remember that it might have more in common with your fluffy house cat than your barking neighbor's dog. Prepare to be amazed by weather warfare laws. The 1976 Geneva Convention takes a bold stand against the manipulation of weather as a weapon in armed conflict. Imagine a world where nations could modify rainfall or create storms to purposely hurt their enemies. That idea is rightfully alarming. This historic agreement suggests that intentionally altering weather to cause harm isn't just unethical, it's classified as a war crime. The convention emphasizes that controlling natural phenomena like storms or droughts raises serious ethical concerns. By setting these legal boundaries, the world acknowledges the potential for devastation and injustice that could arise from weather manipulation. Can you think of the consequences if countries had the power to wield nature as a destructive tool? By addressing the morality of such actions, the Geneva Convention aims to protect people and preserve global peace, ensuring that even the forces of nature are respected and not exploited. Prepare to be amazed by the birth of the internet. It all began in the 1960s with a groundbreaking project called ARPANET, funded by the U.S. Department of Defense. This ambitious initiative aimed to create a network that would allow communication between different computers, paving the way for the interconnected world we live in today. Initially, ARPANET linked just a handful of universities and government research facilities. But as technology advanced, more computers joined the network. It was a revolution. By enabling various systems to share information and resources, ARPANET laid the foundation for modern networking protocols. As the 1970s rolled in, innovators began developing the technologies that would refine and expand the internet even further. Who could have imagined that a military project would turn into a global phenomenon, connecting billions of people? Today, the internet is an essential part of our daily lives, transforming how we communicate, learn, and work. Guess what really drives human ambition? In 1980, Reinhold Messner achieved the extraordinary by becoming the first person to climb Mount Everest solo and without supplemental oxygen. This daring feat was considered nearly impossible by many in the medical community, as the lack of oxygen in high altitudes makes climbing such daunting peaks extremely dangerous. Messner, however, defied the odds, relying solely on his incredible physical strength and unparalleled mental fortitude. He faced freezing temperatures, fierce winds, and the psychological challenges of isolation while ascending the world's tallest mountain. What's even more astonishing is that he accomplished this remarkable climb not just once, but twice. His achievement has since inspired countless adventurers and climbers to push the boundaries of what is possible, proving that determination and willpower can conquer even the loftiest of challenges. How far are you willing to go to pursue your dreams? Have you ever wondered why kids go wild? The answer might lie in their sugar intake. Excessive sugar consumption in children can create a wild burst of energy, often likened to the behavior of caffeinated raccoons. When kids consume too much sugar, they experience a rush, making them hyperactive and erratic in their actions. This sweet energy can turn them into little bundles of chaos, bouncing around and unable to sit still. However, this burst of energy is usually followed by a dramatic crash, leaving them exhausted and sometimes in tears over the smallest things. Imagine a child who just moments ago was running and laughing, suddenly sobbing over a toy. This cycle is not only tough for parents to handle, but can also affect a child's mood and behavior throughout the day. Reducing sugar intake can help stabilize their energy levels and promote a calmer, more balanced behavior. Isn't it fascinating how something as simple as sugar can impact our little ones so much? Hard to believe, but Swiss cheese gets its holes from bubbles. These iconic holes, or eyes, form during the fermentation process when bacteria produce carbon dioxide. As the cheese ages, this gas creates air pockets in the curd, resulting in the delightful texture we associate with Swiss cheese. Interestingly, if you see a wheel of Swiss cheese without holes, it means the cheese was made in an exceptionally clean environment, preventing gas formation. Factors like temperature, storage time, and acidity can influence the size of the holes. Cheesemakers may even choose to limit the formation of these holes, creating a smoother texture instead. So next time you're enjoying a tasty slice of Swiss cheese, remember that those little holes tell a story about the meticulous fermentation process behind your favorite dairy treat. Did you know that the Yanomami honor their loved ones uniquely? This fascinating tribe of the Amazon has a special way of remembering those who have passed away. Instead of traditional burials, the Yanomami practice cremation, turning their deceased into ashes. But that's not where their customs end. They mix these ashes with bananas, creating a dish that symbolizes the unity of life and death in their culture. By consuming this mixture, they believe they keep the memory and spirit of their loved ones alive within the community. This ritual emphasizes their deep connection to both the deceased and the living, transforming grief into a powerful act of remembrance. The Yanomami's practices remind us of the significance of honoring our past and how the bonds of love can span even beyond life itself. Isn't it thought-provoking how different cultures choose to celebrate life and loss? You won't believe this about Japanese mythology. The Asurai Yashiki is one of the quirkiest creatures in Japanese folklore, taking the surprising form of a gigantic, unwashed foot. Imagine a foot so large that it looms over everything in your home. According to legend, this peculiar being shows up when someone neglects their cleaning duties, demanding that they scrub their floors and keep things tidy. If you ignore its request, be prepared for chaos, as the Asurai Yashiki will go on a rampage through your living space, leaving a trail of disorder in its wake. This myth serves as a playful reminder of the importance of cleanliness and the consequences of our habits. Many people find themselves chuckling at the thought of a giant foot running amok, but it also highlights cultural values surrounding tidiness and respect for one's environment. What do you think about this smelly creature's message? Canned drinks may hide dangerous bacteria. Are you safe? Research indicates that these seemingly harmless beverages can harbor unwanted microbes. Studies show that even after cleaning with various methods, a significant accumulation of bacteria can still be found on the surface of cans. This is concerning because we often assume that the packaging is clean since we buy it from stores. The reality is that cans can be contaminated during manufacturing, shipping, and handling. Even a quick rinse might not completely eliminate these sneaky germs. In fact, some studies suggest that bacteria can survive on metals for long periods, making it important to pay attention to how we handle our drinks. Before cracking open your next soda or beer, consider wiping down the can with a clean cloth or paper towel. It's a simple step that can help reduce your risk of ingesting unwanted bacteria. So the next time you reach for a canned drink, remember that a little extra caution can go a long way in keeping you healthy. Hedy Lamarr dazzled Hollywood and invented technology. This remarkable woman was not just a stunning film star, she was also a brilliant inventor. During World War II, Lamarr developed a groundbreaking frequency-hopping communication system that aimed to help the Allied forces by preventing enemies from intercepting radio signals. The idea was simple, yet revolutionary. By rapidly switching frequencies, the communication could remain secure and stay one step ahead of enemy efforts to jam it. Although the military didn't adopt her invention at the time, it laid the foundation for modern technologies we rely on today, such as Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. Isn't it incredible how Hedy seamlessly blended her passions for performing art and invention? She is a prime example of how creativity can flourish outside the spotlight, proving that talent can shine in many different ways. Believe it or not, math can be fun. This character's fascinating love for numbers transforms the way children perceive mathematics. Instead of viewing math as a subject filled with dry equations and tiresome problems, This character brings joy and excitement to the learning process. By incorporating colorful tales from folklore and engaging stories, kids are not only entertained, but also educated. Imagine a world where math feels like an adventure. Through clever games and imaginative narratives, children discover how numbers can solve real-life puzzles, helping them connect math to their everyday experiences. The charm of integrating folklore not only makes the lessons memorable, but also sparks children's imaginations, showing them that math isn't just about rote learning. It's about creativity and critical thinking. This innovative approach encourages a love for learning that lasts a lifetime. So how does this character creatively weave these elements together to change the way we learn and think about math? Here's a wild fact about Japanese bookbinding. The art of fukurotochi truly stands out, showcasing a unique approach to bringing pages together. Instead of glue, which is common in Western bookmaking, this traditional technique uses silk or cotton threads to stitch the pages. Imagine a beautifully crafted garment where the seams not only hold it together, but also add to its beauty. This method not only preserves the integrity of the pages, but also enhances the overall aesthetic, making each book a work of art. Craftsmen dedicate time and skill to ensure that every stitch aligns perfectly, creating a durable yet elegant binding. The result is a book that feels alive, almost like a treasured heirloom that you want to keep and showcase. If you ever get a chance to hold a Japanese-bound book, you'll appreciate the artistry and craftsmanship that goes into it. Doesn't that make you curious about other traditional crafts? Have you ever wondered why saluting changed so much? Before the Nazis popularized the salute we now associate with Adolf Hitler, Americans used a similar gesture while reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. Originating in the late 19th century, the salute was a way to show loyalty and respect during the pledge. People would raise their right arm with an open palm facing forward. This gesture, called the Bellamy Salute, was named after Francis Bellamy, who wrote the pledge in 1892. However, the early 20th century brought a dark shift. As the Nazi regime gained power in Germany, the salute became synonymous with their ideology, leading to a complete makeover of what it represented. In the wake of World War II, the Bellamy salute was officially abandoned in the U.S. in favor of placing the hand over the heart, symbolizing unity and patriotism without the troubling association to totalitarianism. Today, understanding this history helps us appreciate how symbols can change meaning over time. Isn't it fascinating how gestures we take for granted have such rich backgrounds? Let's uncover the truth about sending flowers to help the earth. People around the world are taking action against environmental challenges by sending thousands of flowers as a symbol of hope and restoration. This trend reflects a growing awareness of our planet's health and the role we can play in it. When these flowers are planted, they not only beautify the land, but also support local ecosystems, attracting essential pollinators like bees and butterflies. Additionally, flowers can help combat soil erosion and improve air quality, making our surroundings healthier. This grassroots movement fosters community spirit and encourages individuals to show care for their environment. As more people get involved, we see a ripple effect, inspiring even more efforts in environmental restoration. So the next time you think about flowers, remember they're not just for giving, they're also a powerful tool in healing our planet. What flowers will you send to make a difference? Prepare to be amazed by snowflake symmetry. Every snowflake is a tiny masterpiece of nature, featuring 6 perfectly symmetrical arms that make each one look stunningly beautiful. The fascinating part is that despite their intricate designs, no 2 snowflakes are ever the same. This uniqueness arises from the conditions in which each flake forms, like changes in temperature and humidity. As water vapor freezes in the atmosphere, each snowflake develops its distinct structure, resulting in billions of unique, symmetrical patterns that dazzle observers. Scientists have even studied snowflakes under microscopes, capturing their complex shapes and revealing just how diverse they can be. This symmetry and individuality show us just how incredible nature can be, turning something as simple as falling snow into an endless source of wonder. So next time you see a snowflake, remember it's not just frozen water, it's a unique work of art waiting to be admired. Surprisingly, it's a fact that subway air is skin. In New York City's bustling subway system, a fascinating study revealed that around 15% of the air consists of tiny particles from human skin. Scientists collected air samples and found flakes originating from various parts of the human body, like feet, scalps, and armpits. This discovery shows just how interconnected we are in public spaces, breathing in bits of skin from strangers all around us. As millions of people travel daily in the subways, their skin cells are shed, floating invisibly through the air. While it might sound a bit gross, it's a natural part of life. Our bodies constantly release skin cells, and the subway is a prime environment for this phenomenon. Next time you're on the train, think about the unique blend of human presence in the air you breathe. Could this tiny detail change how you view your daily commute? Can a BMW really transform into a robot? The recent creation of a transformer robot from a functional BMW has left many in awe of modern engineering. This innovative project showcases how creativity and technology can blend to redefine vehicles. Imagine a sleek BMW, usually designed for performance on the road, capable of morphing into a lifelike robot. This remarkable transformation combines advanced robotics, intricate mechanics, and smart engineering principles. Designed with attention to detail, this robot maintains the aesthetic appeal of the car while introducing high-tech features like movable limbs and interactive capabilities. The team behind this project had to overcome challenges like balancing the vehicle's weight and ensuring smooth transitions during transformation. As we explore the exciting potential of such technology, we can't help but wonder what other applications and creations lie ahead in the future of engineering. Here's what actually happens when you explore Réseau, Montreal's incredible underground city. Spanning over 20 miles, this vast subterranean network connects shopping malls, hotels, metro stations, and office buildings, making it super easy for residents and visitors to navigate downtown, especially during the city's harsh winters. Built in the 1960s, Réseau is not just a marvel of engineering, it's also one of the largest underground complexes in the world. Imagine strolling through bustling corridors filled with shops, cafes, and art installations while snow falls outside. This hive of activity offers a cozy escape from Montreal's famously bitter cold, allowing people to enjoy urban life without battling the elements. With such connectivity, Réseau supports daily life in the city, allowing locals to live, work, and socialize underground. So whether you're shopping or just exploring, Réseau is the perfect winter wonderland beneath the streets. Believe it or not, someone tried to sue God. In a bizarre case from the United States, a man named Charles B. filed a lawsuit against the Almighty, claiming divine negligence for the misfortunes in his life. However, the court dismissed the case, primarily because God doesn't have a known physical address, making it impossible to serve legal papers. This unusual event raises curious questions about the nature of faith in the legal system. While lawsuits against individuals and corporations are common, petitioning against a deity is quite rare and adds an interesting twist to discussions about spirituality and accountability. The judge's ruling highlighted the challenges faced when attempting to combine legal concepts with matters of belief. After all, you can't really hope to summon someone who exists in a realm beyond our earthly understanding. What does this tell us about how we view responsibility in our lives? Curious about Antarctica's blood-red glacier? This unusual site is the Taylor Glacier, where a remarkable natural phenomenon captivates the imagination. The glacier releases a striking red liquid, which resembles blood, through a process called oxidation. When iron-rich salt water trapped beneath the ice meets the frigid air, it reacts with oxygen, turning the water rusty and giving it that vivid crimson color. This eye-catching liquid flows into a small lake, creating a bizarre contrast against the stark white ice and deep blue waters of Antarctica. Scientists study this glacier to understand how life can thrive in extreme conditions, as it is home to unique microorganisms that can survive in the salty, icy environment. The eerie beauty of the Taylor Glacier raises fascinating questions about the mysteries of our planet's climate and geology. What secrets might this glacier still hold? Can you imagine 6,000 people cheering together? At a remarkable event, Paul Anderson felt an overwhelming sensation as he stood before a massive crowd of over 6,000 people. This gathering wasn't just a coincidence. It showcased the incredible energy that large assemblies can create. When individuals come together for a shared cause or celebration, a unique atmosphere forms, filled with excitement and unity. Anderson, a notable figure in his own right, captured the attention and admiration of many, highlighting how one person's presence can influence a vast audience. The collective experience of so many people can amplify emotions, making feelings of joy, motivation, or hope resonate even deeper. This phenomenon reminds us that there's power in numbers, whether it's for a concert, a sports event, or a rally. Large gatherings can stir up passion and inspire change, showing us how connected we can feel even among strangers. Have you ever felt that electric energy in a crowd? Hard to believe, but who was Belle Chase John Doe? In 1975, a tragic story unfolded when a 17-year-old boy, whose identity remains a mystery to this day, took his own life. He left behind a haunting note to the police, explicitly asking them not to reveal his name. This act of anonymity raises questions about his life and the struggles he must have faced. Sadly, the situation became even more complicated when a hurricane struck, erasing all records related to his case. This natural disaster not only wiped away physical evidence, but also the potential clues that could have unlocked the truth behind his motivations and background. Today, Belle Chase John Doe represents a lasting enigma and a solemn reminder of the importance of mental health awareness. Every lost story has a family, a community, and lessons we may still need to learn. Who was he, and why did he want to remain unknown? What if I told you England's biggest landowners? In England, the land ownership landscape is quite fascinating, with some of the largest landowners being the Queen, the Church of England, and Trinity College, Cambridge. These historic institutions hold vast amounts of land, a legacy built over centuries. The monarchy, for instance, has accumulated extensive estates that include beautiful parks and country homes, showcasing the royal family's long-standing ties to the land. Meanwhile, the Church of England owns considerable properties, reflecting its historical influence in society. Add to this the academic prestige of Trinity College, Cambridge, which has also amassed substantial land and resources to support education and research. This impressive land accumulation not only shapes England's physical landscape, but also plays a crucial role in its economy. The way these entities came to control such vast tracts of land underlines the deep connections between monarchy, religion, and education, illustrating their enduring impact on the country. So the next time you find yourself in England, consider the weight of history behind the land around you. What if I told you a note sold for millions? In 2017, an incredible auction took place where a simple note sparked a bidding frenzy, shattering expectations. Initially, auctioneers predicted it would sell for between $5,000 and $8,000. However, against all odds, the final sale price skyrocketed to an astonishing $1.56 million. This remarkable event highlights just how rare and valuable certain pieces of memorabilia can be, often surpassing imagination. The note's extraordinary journey captures the excitement of collectors and showcases the market's unpredictable nature. What made this note so special? Perhaps it was its unique history or the famous figure associated with it. Regardless, the sale serves as a vivid reminder that in the world of auctions, anything can happen, turning everyday items into treasures. Who knows what might be hiding in attics or old boxes waiting for their moment to shine? Here's a wild fact about New York laws. In the bustling streets of New York City, you might come across all sorts of street vendors selling hot dogs, pretzels, and even artisanal crafts. But did you know that selling rabbit ears from a street cart on Sundays is actually illegal? This quirky law means that if you're a vendor hoping to peddle these unusual items, you'll have to wait until Monday rolls around. The history behind such peculiar regulations often reflects the cultural and social norms of the time they were enacted. It's fascinating and somewhat amusing to think about how this odd restriction persists today. While rabbit ears might sound like an eccentric product to sell, this rule is a reminder of how unique and varied city laws can be. So if you ever dream of starting a biz selling rabbit ears, Just remember to plan your sales accordingly, unless you want to run in with the law. Ever thought about why paper is so strong? Paper isn't just for writing. It's a powerhouse in industrial applications thanks to its impressive strength-to-weight ratio. Products like honeycomb panels demonstrate this strength as they're used in everything from eco-friendly packaging to sturdy construction materials. These panels are lightweight yet incredibly resilient, making them ideal for a variety of uses. But that's just the beginning. Recent research into cellulose nanofibers, which are tiny fibers derived from plant sources, has unveiled materials that can actually be stronger than steel. This incredible discovery opens the door to new and exciting applications in fields such as engineering and sustainable design. Imagine building a car that's both lighter and more robust, or creating furniture that's stylish yet durable. The potential for innovation with these materials is limitless, and that means exciting developments are on the horizon. Is it really true that we can't multitask? Our brains are pretty fascinating, but they aren't really built for multitasking like we might think. Instead of focusing on several things at once, the brain switches rapidly between tasks. This rapid task switching can actually slow us down, making everything feel more hectic and overwhelming. When you're trying to send a text while listening to a podcast and cooking dinner, you might feel like you're doing it all at once. However, research shows that you'll likely be less efficient and make more mistakes than if you tackled each task one by one. This is partly why people often say they work better when they focus on a single activity at a time. So the next time you find yourself juggling multiple tasks, remember that keeping things simple might just be the secret to getting more done. Guess what really drives your favorite curry? It's a fascinating blend of spices rather than a single ingredient. In places like India, a curry can be a complex and vibrant concoction, often packed with dozens of spices like cumin, coriander, turmeric, and garam masala. These spices don't just add flavor, they also contribute to the color and aroma, making every curry unique and full of character. Meanwhile, in regions such as Southeast Asia and the Caribbean, curry blends tend to be simpler and tailored to local preferences. For instance, a Thai curry might emphasize lemongrass and coconut milk, while Caribbean curries often highlight allspice and Scotch bonnet peppers. This wonderful variety shows how cultural influences shape our culinary experiences, reminding us that food is a universal language that connects us all. Did you know insects can heal wounds? For thousands of years, surprisingly effective medical practices have involved using certain insects to help treat injuries. Ancient cultures discovered that some insect species, like maggots, can be employed to clean wounds. These tiny larvae consume dead tissue, which helps prevent infections and promotes healing. This method might seem strange, but it showcases the incredible resourcefulness of early medicine. Even today, doctors sometimes use live maggots in what's called maggot therapy. This fascinating practice not only highlights the connection between nature and healing, but also shows how we can learn from the past. By understanding the natural abilities of insects, we find innovative solutions in modern medicine. Just imagine the creativity of those who first put this method to use. What led them to such an unusual but effective treatment? The blend of nature's wisdom and human ingenuity continues to inspire medical advancements. Guess what really drives these towering couples' story? Anna Haining-Swan and Martin Van Buren Bates hold the record for the tallest married couple ever. Standing at an incredible 7 feet 11 inches and 7 feet 9 inches, respectively, they drew attention wherever they went in the 19th century. These giants captured the fascination of many, not just due to their height, but also because of their love story that transcended societal norms. Their union was celebrated, and together they had a child that weighed a whopping 22 pounds at birth. This staggering weight was equally remarkable and highlighted the unique genetics that came from their extraordinary heights. While their child faced numerous challenges due to being born so large, Anna and Martin remained devoted parents. Their fascinating lives remind us that love knows no bounds, and in a world that often focuses on physical attributes, this couple taught us about connection and family in a truly extraordinary way. Isn't it amazing how height can shape a love story? Is it really true that small requests can lead to big sales? The foot-in-the-door technique is a clever strategy used in sales that relies on human psychology. It starts with a simple request like asking someone to sign a petition or try a free sample. By agreeing to this smaller favor, people are more likely to say yes to a bigger ask later on, such as purchasing a product or making a donation. This method works because once someone has committed to something small, they feel a sense of obligation to maintain consistency. Think about it. If you've agreed to try a free trial, you might feel more inclined to buy the full product later. Salespeople use this tactic effectively, often without us even realizing it. Whether it's in stores, online, or through fundraising, understanding this technique can help us become more aware consumers and make better choices. Why exactly does Jesus' name change across languages? This fascinating journey begins with the Hebrew name Yeshua, which translates to save. As the New Testament spread, early Christians began using the Greek version, Isus, making it easier for Greek speakers to connect with the teachings. From Greek, the name transitioned into Latin as Isus, which influenced many modern languages. When the Bible was translated into English, it became Jesus, a transformation that shows how language evolves alongside culture and belief. Each shift not only reflects linguistic changes, but also the broader perceptions of Jesus over centuries. The name encapsulates a historical narrative of faith and devotion, illustrating how language shapes our understanding of significant figures. So every time we say Jesus, we're not just speaking a name, we're connecting with a rich tapestry of history and spirituality. Most people don't know this, but stock markets lie. Contrary to popular belief, the stock market and the economy are not the same thing. The stock market mainly reflects how well publicly traded companies are doing, while the economy is a much larger picture that includes millions of businesses, job growth, and how much stuff we produce. It's surprising, but the stock market can actually do well even when the economy is struggling. A striking example is the COVID-19 pandemic. While many lost jobs and businesses floundered, stock prices jumped to new heights. This disconnect often leads Americans to mistakenly view Wall Street's performance as a clear indicator of economic health. Understanding this difference helps clarify why economic challenges don't always show up on stock charts. So next time you hear about stock market gains, remember they don't always mean good news for everyone.